Child, Tink the Bleach must have slapped Summer so hard, you would have thought she just came from her parent-teacher conference. Now, first things first, I'm super happy to see that they using this alleged $2 million budget that Rolly Rick James Police said they had for this season on that Baddies Midwest bus. But Natalie, Chris, and Chin, I got one bone to pick with you. Please come to the front. Because why would you have them girls out there rolling in that wet Detroit grass for 45 rounds like they was auditioning for the WWE and then stuff them like sardines on their bus? I'm not getting it. They was stuffed and plucked like sardines up on there, shaking their Debbie cakes. I know it was stinking and funky. Then she told me, oh, we gonna switch girls on. You know, it's gonna be 10 girls on here and then we gonna put some on the jet. We all know you gonna have the same LGs on the private jet. Meanwhile, the rest of them stuffed and plucked on the bus. Girl, bye. Then I could have sworn we told them back on Baddies East we didn't want to see the girls doing their makeup and getting ready for the club no more. Why was we seeing montages of that? We don't want to see that quarter skin makeup no more, Bookie. The only two people that look good was DTB and BigLex. And y'all already know, every single season we have somebody that's a lame, corny confessional gangster. And that just so happened to be Jasmine Renee this season. I'm not understanding why every single time we see her on our screen, she talking about Summer. But she claims Summer starts with her and is worried about her. And she calling her a dirty, dusty, dingy rat. But if you're so astute, why do you keep talking about her? Why do you keep addressing her? Why do you acknowledge her? Y'all get down to the bus going to the club and Summer's talking to you. You chime in. Oh, girl, shut up. You talk too much. She would be quiet if you stop addressing her. Stop acknowledging that she exists, Jasmine. You're a beautiful girl, but you're boring. Let's keep it a stack. You're beautiful. Your wigs are laid. You hang out with Cash Doll. I heard you got a business. You had some type of beef with a girl down to the Detroit. The music was whack. You know, your diss tracks was whack. But you seem like a very talented girl, maybe in some aspects. But the way to go about having a storyline is to not pick on Summer because y'all are choosing the easy way out. Y'all understand that, oh, the camera not on me. Everybody else squabbling. I'm not a squabbler like that because you cannot fight Jasmine. Let's keep it a stack. And neither can Summer, but she did you up. Like, I feel like you're realizing, oh my God, I'm boring. The rest of these girls are bringing something. If they can't bring personality, they're going to bring the hands. I don't have either. So I'm going to pick the easiest target. Summer, she's a broke, dirty, dusty, dirty, dusty, dingy rat. So I'm going to pick on her. Lame, boring. We don't want to see it. And I love Summer Dan, but I can already tell that the people around the city do not with her. Like, she seems like one of them girls that get on Facebook Live all day long and talk cash money. But when you run up on her and beat her down, she don't got them hands to match. Like, my girl will get in the field, but she cannot fight. And that's exactly why I knew when they got off that bus to go in the club, oh, somebody around the city gonna snatch her up. They probably been looking for her day and night round there, and they couldn't find her. They been looking for her in the daytime with a flashlight, but couldn't find her. But they found her right there because she was on the damn flyer for Baddies Midwest. Yeah, and she talking about they snatched her Cartiers. You mean them DH Gate Cartiers? Girl, please. And please put a raise your hand emoji in the chat if you tired of hearing that song that Natalie keeps singing, talking about, welcome to Baddies, everybody, whooping everybody. Girl, you ain't whoop nobody outside them contracts and them checks, Bookie. If you didn't have them contracts and them checks, the guide and shield you, Bookie, you would get beat down. Because you did not beat Tommy. Tommy already told us she got paid on the back end. Girl, bye. And please don't let me find out we back to playing the rap game Baddies Edition featuring Natalie Nunn instead of Jermaine Dupri this season. Because when they started passing that mic around to Rolly Rick James Polly, DTB, Tink, Stewie, and all of them, I said, oh girl, they auditioning to be signed down to the Def Jam again. And I know I said that Tink the Bleach mustache is growing on me, but I'm subject to belief that she really did tell that DJ to only play her part because she didn't really ask Diamond if she wanted to perform. I feel like she did that being like, I want to perform. I don't really want to ask her, but if she want to jump in, she can. So I'm going to just tell him play this version right here and we're going to skip past her. But I was super duper happy that Diamond didn't take, too much offense to it and was like, girl, please, I'm going to grab the mic, take my moment, seize the moment, do my acapella, do my boom boom clap by myself and really turn the moment up. And that's exactly what she did because that's what DTV does. She disturbs these bitches. And Biggie may be a lot of things, but one thing about her, when she grabs that mic, she turns into a superstar. Like, I love Biggie's music. I may not listen to it on Apple Music all the time. She may not be my favorite artist. She may not be my favorite person ever. I used to be one of Biggie's biggest offenders, but there's a lot of flaws about her that I do not like recently. But one thing about it, when she grabbed that mic, she turns into a star. Like, she turns the crowd up, and I love that she brought Taseki along with her. Taseki's a great artist as well. So whenever they perform that song, I'll be like, yes, Biggie, this is where you need to be in the booth. Stop being here. If you don't want to fight anymore, you don't have to do this. If you feel like you've elevated past Baddies, stop coming on Baddies. I know the check is good, but you don't have to come. Get in the booth and do that because that is where you excel. And I may not be the biggest fan of Rolly Rick James Polly either, but one thing about her, whenever she get that mic, she sounds good. Like, I may not listen to her on a regular basis down to the Apple Music or the Spotify, but whenever I see her down to the Zeus Productions, like, her music sounds good. I may go give her a listen. I may go give her a spin. Rolly may be a star and she don't even know it yet, but one thing I've noticed about her is that even though she's transformed herself, like, physically, mentally, she's still that bigger girl that is super insecure and mad about the way that life may have spun out or that, she appeared in this world physically. And the way whenever she's performing her, because that song sounded good, and I was like, why are you, if your song sounds good and people are vibing to you, why are you so focused on one person in the crowd, Rolly, and you want to throw something at them and get to fight with them and get them put out the club? Girl, like, stop holding on to that small corner of insecurity you have. Well, it's not a small corner, it may be a little bigger, I don't know, I'm not in Rolly's head, but I feel like she's still holding on to that bigger girl or super duper insecure girl mentality in her head. Meanwhile, she's physically changed, and I want her to let go of that. And I love how the Detroit club owner cracked Natalie face because she thought that little 100K was doing something. He said, baby, that's change between my couch. Get your bad built, crater face skin, moon face ass up off my couch because I'm trying to go down to the house with my man. Allegedly. Now, when it comes to this Summer and Tink situation, I'm absolutely 50-50 because I feel like Natalie is a liar and she will put 20 on 10 on everything that you tell her. But I also feel like Summer runs her mouth and she don't remember everything that she say. Because the bitch that's just running her mouth like, you know, word vomit, girl, she'll remember everything that she talking about. But one thing about Natalie, she'll hear something and then twist it. So I absolutely feel like maybe Summer said something to the degree of, oh, I'm going to take somebody's chain. I'm going to take an OG or somebody from last season chain. But she didn't specifically say Tink, but I feel like Natalie clicked it in her brain that, oh no, drama has happened in the past few hours. And the two most theatrical people is Summer and Tink. So you know what I'm gonna tell Tink? That, oh, Summer said that she's gonna take your chain. She wants a baddie chain and she's gonna take yours tonight. Everybody belligerently drunk. Everybody's believing anything. When I'm drunk and somebody tell me that, oh, this person said this, sometimes you'll be like, oh my God, they said that about me. And these girls be drinking full bottles of Casamigos with no food in their belly. So I know for a fact that that's why Tink was like, ding, 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 ding. I know this bitch ain't talking about me. And I know some people might be like, why does Tink care so much? Like, Summer can't fight, she just be running her mouth. But I feel like Tink is like, I just put my child in private school. I don't want to snatch her out. She needs to stay in this lifestyle. I need to keep, you know, curating this type of money right here. So you know what? I'm going to put on the theatrics. If anybody is threatening my spot on this show, if they trying to snatch my chain, it's not happening. So therefore, we drunk tonight. But in the morning when I see her, I'm going to snatch that wig off her head. I'm going to slap her silly. And Summer was sitting there still talking to Natalie. Natalie telling me, you did say that. Summer like, I didn't say that. I feel like Summer runs her mouth so much she don't understand or remember stuff that she said, but I also feel like Natalie lies and be like, well, you said this just to get stuff going on the show. And so it was just going back and forth, and Tink is like, I don't really care what nobody's saying, pop pop, like a little schoolgirl. And I felt bad for both of them because I feel like Tink is fighting on behalf of, I gotta keep my family fed, I gotta keep my daughter fed in this lifestyle. And I feel like someone was like, damn, I don't even remember seeing her. Like, what? Bitch, why you just hit me? And the main person that irked me this episode was Dolly, because Dolly tried to make it seem like she was Summer's friend so bad at that table, but then she brought up the bus scene. Baby, that bus scene was like 2 weeks ago. We don't care about that bus scene. Everybody started with Summer. Summer was speaking generally about girls on the other bus, and then Ivory and her wide neck got started, and then everybody jumped on Summer for no freaking reason. So for you to say that, oh, you be running your mouth so much, okay, that has nothing to do with this situation right here. And then for you to say, oh, I wasn't there for the conversation when you told Natalie, oh, I'm a snatch Tink chain. If you didn't hear that verbally yourself, then why are you saying that, oh, she needs to take accountability? You're not my friend. No friend will be doing that. And then you up there, you know, I stand 10 toes down for you, but you don't be want to get in the field. Summer has gotten in the field every single time. Like, even if she said it, didn't say it, like, even if she can fight or not fight, she gets in the field, boo. What are you talking about? Then Summer talking about she just got that wig installed. Baby, get a new stylist because it came off too quick. And Jada Alexis may be a lot of things, but I feel like she's very logical because when BigLex and Lord Farquaad were expressing their grievances with Jayla and Scotty, I feel like she was like, okay, y'all have preconceived notions. Y'all watch them on the TV shows. Y'all watch reviews, because when BigLex was talking and she said that Jayla be giving MLK speeches, I was like, okay, girl, you may be watching me. I was like happy because Stewie brought them on back and was like, I know y'all have preconceived notions and y'all already watch them and y'all watch reviews and y'all have y'all own thoughts of them, but how about you learn them in real life? Like, do y'all not realize that people turn into somebody else when these cameras come on? And she's very aware of that because she was with Blueface before the money, before the cameras, before Krishan Rap, before the Barbarian. So she know people already switch up. I'm so tired of Zeus Network protecting Scotty because I already know that Lord Farquaad won that fight between her and Scotty simply because the cameras would not move. Y'all got the best camera work any other time when it comes to any other fight, but all of a sudden when Scotty comes in and she get arguing with Lord Farquaad and they stand up and they get to rumbling, all of a sudden the camera can't move. It keeps sitting on BigLex over there. Like, all of a sudden it's just sitting in this one position. Nobody can pick it up and move it. Nobody has a drone shot. Nobody had their phone recording. That's how I know Scotty got tore the up. I'm so tired of them protecting her, Natalie. And I'm sorry, Biggie, you may not want to believe this, but Ani and Taseki was never your friends. Like, Ani has let this whole charge for the audience, the people on this show and production, to jump on you and feel like you don't take up for yourself when she's supposed to be your friend and she know everything that you got going on in your life. Nobody that's actually your friend would do that. And we learned from last season that you pay for everything that she got going on. So, that, can somebody please tell me why they keep calling calling BigLex this basketball girl. Like, honey, that's not a dig, babes. She literally went to college, was able to handle real life, education, and a professional sport all at the same time. Something y'all could never do. Like, girl, you can't be her in the education department nor physically.